I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
TGIF, welcome to WSB. Today is Friday, March 14th.
Please join us at Homer's class and for the shape of pop. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a Shaybrook student, I promise to be at school on time, to do my very best each day. I promise to be safe, I promise to be respectful, I promise to be responsible, I promise to be a learner.
Today calls for mostly sunny skies with temperatures warming back up in the high 50s.
For lunch, you may choose between whole grain pizza or beefy nachos.
Wish a happy birthday today to Leslie Gould and Noel and Jane Herrera on Sunday.
March 14th. In 1794, Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin, revolutionizing the cotton industry in the South.
Today is also Albert Einstein's birthday. Einstein was a famous scientist.
Okay, found it. Where's that letter? Dear Tim and Moby, why is Albert Einstein such a well-known guy? From Viv. Good question. Most scientists aren't household names, but Albert Einstein was one of a kind. He became a worldwide celebrity, not just for his work in physics, but also for his personality. Yeah, people's image of the friendly, absent-minded science professor with sloppy hair, that's all based on Albert Einstein. Today, his name is practically a synonym for genius. Albert Einstein was born in Ulm, Germany in 1879. He was kind of a slow starter. He didn't talk until he was 3. Yeah, it just goes to show you that people develop at different speeds. I mean, Albert taught himself geometry when he was 12. Nope, it's a myth that Einstein was bad at math. He was actually a very good student, especially in math. What is true is that he wasn't very fond of the high school he went to. The teachers were really strict, and Einstein felt there wasn't enough room for independent thought. So, when his family moved to Italy, he dropped out. Einstein eventually finished high school in Switzerland and enrolled in the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich. He realized pretty quickly that physics was his calling. Physics is the study of how the natural world behaves, and math is the language used to describe this behavior. Some scientists You'll never get a perfect circle. People have gone crazy trying to do that. Dear Tim and Moby, what is pi anyway? From Robin. Your question is one that ancient mathematicians and engineers puzzled over for thousands of years. They wanted to find the relationship between a perfect circle's circumference and its diameter. That's harder than it sounds. Perfect circles in nature are hard to find, so pi can only be derived using theoretical equations. So, what is pi? It's just a letter from the Greek alphabet used to represent the ratio between the circumference and the diameter. If you take a perfect circle of any size at all and divide its circumference by its diameter, you'll get pi, or approximately 3.14. Actually, it's 3.1415926535, and so on. It goes on like that forever, without stopping and without repeating. That's why we use pi to represent it. There's no way to write the actual number. Pi is an irrational number. That means it can be written only as a decimal, not a fraction. Lots of people have the mistaken belief that pi can be written as 22/7, but that's not true. I bet you've used pi before to measure circles. In your math textbook, the equation for a circle's circumference usually reads c equals 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle. The radius is half of the diameter. So, if we take a circle that has a radius of 6 centimeters, we can find its circumference by plugging 6 into the equation. We don't need to be that accurate in this case, so let's use 3.14 for pi. The circumference is 2 times 3.14 times 6, 37.68 centimeters. That's true. Since 3.14 is only an approximation of pi, a more accurate way to write the circumference is 12 pi. You can get the area of the circle by plugging its radius into the equation a equals pi r squared. 6 squared is 36. Our area works out to be about 113.04 square centimeters. That's all there is to it. What is it? I hope that's fake.
And running, running, 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 and...
Look at me. Do you like my outfit? I'm about to go running. Tomorrow, a lot of Shady Brook kids will be going for a run as they participate in the Kannapolis Spring It On 5K. We are very proud of these kids as they have been working hard every Monday, training and getting themselves in shape and eating right and doing all the things that they're going to need to do to perform fantastically. Also, the running club name has now been changed to the Flash Club. FLASH stands for Friends Living Active, Smart, and Healthy. Don't forget, they meet every Monday after school. If you're a member, bring a change of clothes, water bottle, and a healthy snack.